Hello?
Hey, Charlie X, it's you, baby.
Yeah, there's me. I called. The number you had sent me was the wrong number. I had a lady that picked up the phone. I said, oh, my God.
You got the right one now, baby. Hold on for a second. Let me set you up real quick, all right?
Don't worry. Take your time.
For all my listeners out there, man, we got the opportunity. Me and my new co-host,
Hey.
AZ Chemistry, and we going to sit down with Charlie X, and he going to let us know the things that he do and what it takes for him to get it done. So, Charlie, baby, how the industry treating you these days, yo?
It's treating me good, man. I mean, I'm trying to get up there, little by little.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Sounds like you're doing amazing things in the art industry.
Yeah, trying. Like I said, it takes a hell of a time, but I'm almost there. I mean, from where I started. So I'm getting to me, some pretty heavy hitters out there.
Yeah. So that's where we want to start at, baby. Let us know. First of all, tell everybody where you're originally from, man, and what was and how you actually started this.
I'm actually from the Boogie Down Bronx, man. I think I left the Bronx 2 days before the bombings, moved out to Orlando, Florida for my kids. And then I got back into the art world. I had given it up for a while. Then I just started picking back up, and then from there, people started, recognizing my work. And it's been probably like a good 13, 14 years, man, since I've been doing it out here.
Wow, that is a long time to be in the industry. So, have you always
Yeah, but like they say, never give up.
No, you have to be persistent. When did you start, or when did you realize you had this talent?
Man, honestly, I started drawing. It's probably like 6, 7 years old.
What was your inspiration?
Yeah, like six.
So, I mean, everybody got to be inspired by something or somebody. You know what I'm saying? What was your inspiration, man, Charlie, that actually got you started drawing, man, and actually doing the things that you do?
Honestly, man, it was just something that I remember. I think I was in the first grade, man, and I still remember the kid's name. His name was Carl, and I had this fascination, man, with art, pictures and stuff like that. And I used to watch a lot of the Flintstones and Speed Racer, and I started doodling. And I just picked up from there, man. I got into the graffiti stuff, and then I just had like this thing for just drawing, and just got better and better. I mean, I tried the airbrush work too. I got into the airbrush. They said I couldn't do it. I said, nah, man, it's, there's nothing that can stop me from, not being able to do something. I invested some money on some airbrushes. Next thing I know, I started airbrushing pieces. Started from there, but I wasn't too crazy about the airbrushing because, I had this thing with the paint brushes. So I said, you know what, let me go back to my roots. And then I just picked up from there and been doing it ever since. I got a lot of celebrities that, hit me up. I got some projects going on for now. But I just got love for it, I mean, I could sit there 12, 15 hours straight, man, and just draw.
Wow. So tell me a little bit about your style, because I'm not 100% familiar with the different types of art. So you use paint, like what's your favorite type of paint to use, and what style are you known for?
I do acrylics. So my style is basically kind of called pop art. It's like a little bit of pop art mixed with abstract. So I'll splatter some paint, put all different type of colors, but everything's done in acrylic paints on canvas. I'll sketch it out, and then sometimes I'll just look at the canvas without anything being on there, and I already see the painting, so I know where I'm going from there.
So you work
a lot of art.
Is it basically like a freestyle art that you do?
Yeah, basically all my stuff is freestyle. A celebrity will come to me, hit me up on Instagram, and he'll say, hey, Charlie, I've seen your work, and you do a piece for me. I'll ask him, what do you want me to do? So a lot of times, they want something of themselves, and then I'll freestyle the background, different type of styles in the background.
So for the most part, are you solicited to do work, or are you inspired to just do art and then reach out to the artist, reach out to the celebrity?
No, a lot of times they'll hit me up. That's why I say, I have a lot of luck on Instagram. Since I've been on Instagram, I mean, I remember when I started with, I think it was like 100 hundred and some followers. I'm close to 9,000 now.
Wow.
That's real talk, baby. So you know I'm getting ready. This is me, Sangria, baby. You know I'm getting ready. We get ready to get into this for real, for real. I want to know, man, what was it like, man, the first time when you seen 50, man, and 50 came to see your work? I mean, tell us that story, man, and how that all transpired.
Oh, man, yeah, 50. I'm a big fan of the show Power, man, and it just so happened I was drawing a piece with 50 since, you know, he was always with his slogan with "Get the strap." I got inspired on that. I said, you know what, let me put something together for 50. Then I found out he was coming out to Orlando, and the owner of the club reached out to me because he was following me. He was from up north. Hit me up and he said, Charlie, you know, I'm interested in you bringing that piece down. 50's going to be on the show, and I need you to come down. I thought it was a joke at first, you know. And next thing I know, it was for real, man. You know, I came down. I had the piece with me. They called 50. I let them know I was on my way, and everything started from there. I mean, passing my card and all, you know, it was real cool, man, honestly.
Right.
50 was like, put me on top of the stage, and gave me a hug and stuff like that. He loved the piece a lot.
Is there anyone that you aspire to work on in the future? Like who would be your dream celebrity to?
Honestly, I really want to be honest. I'd love to get linked up with Tyler Perry with their studios. I mean, that's my passion. That's what I want to do. I want to create, you know, paintings for the studios, for movie sets and stuff like that. I don't mind, you know, doing the pieces for, you know, random people and stuff like that, but I really want to work in that industry, just put my artwork on film, TV series.
Oh, so you like to have your artwork displayed on TV and movies. You already had a piece selected for TV, correct?
I got something going on now. I actually got two things. I got something going on with Stelly Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to finish a comedy called Bomb Pizza. And I think I got like
Pizza.
4 paintings up in there.
Oh, okay. So is it like a restaurant and you kind of has your artwork in there?
No, it's actually on set.
Oh, okay.
On certain scenes of the movie. So they got a couple of big actors in there. I mean, Cisco Reyes is up in there. Who else? I think Charles Malik Whitfield, he's in there.
So Charlie, tell me this, man. Who was up to this point, and the things that you've done up to this point, who was the most interesting celebrity that you actually did a painting for, or what was the most interesting painting that somebody wanted you to create for them?
I think I'm going to have to go with Oscar De La Hoya.
Okay.
Wow.
Because I've done a couple of pieces for them. I actually got ties with the matchmaker, Roberto Diaz. So we did something for Oscar. I did something for Canelo Alvarez. And I put something together for, Ryan Garcia.
Right.
Now, how long does it normally take you to create a piece?
It can take me anywhere from, it all depends. If I'm in the groove, I can probably, like when I did Danny Trejo, honestly, I did his painting in 15 hours, 15 straight hours.
Wow.
But that was because I was, you know, motivated, and I was in the zone with that one. But that's the first time I ever done one that quick. But normally it'll take me probably like anywhere from 3 to 4 days.
Oh, okay.
You know, because you got to take a break.
Right, definitely. You have to come back and look at it again and be like, okay, wait a minute.
Exactly. And find your mistakes, you know. I mean, if you rush a job, you're not going to find your mistakes, you know. Then later on in the long run, you're going to pay for it. You're going to be like, man, I hope, you know, the customer didn't notice that. So that's why I always, you know, I break it down into 3-4 days where I'll probably, you know, do a paint for a couple of hours, stop for maybe an hour, 2 hours. I'll come back, take a look at it. I'll see stuff, you know, that maybe I missed until it's perfect. And after it's done, believe it or not, I'll always come back to it just to make sure, you know.
Mm-hmm. Now, is your artwork also available in print, or do you also do T-shirts, or is it just like original, one-of-a-kind canvas, and that's it?
Yeah, it's original canvas. I mean, I've had clients ask me, you know, T-shirts and stuff like that, but I just don't get into that.
Right.
If I was in the airbrush business, then yeah, but I don't do the airbrush no more. So it's basically canvases. And now, I'm trying to like get into the kicks. So I made a pair of Air Force Ones, which I still got here. And I got affiliated with Nike. I had one of the reps because I do limo service on the side. And I always meet celebrities, big hitters and stuff like that. So I actually did some work with Nike, and one of the representatives that worked there, she saw my work and she was amazed with it. So she came at me and said, "Would I be interested in customizing a pair of Nikes?" And I said, "Man, I always wanted to do something like that." So we got a pair, Air Force Ones, all white. And I put a couple of designs, but the sneaker I made was more a motivational type of stuff. Because I noticed there's not too much stuff out there like that. Like never give up,
right,
big dreams, dream big. But they got back to me and they thought they were real dope. But they're on a hold for now, so it still hasn't happened yet. I'm praying to God it does. But with Nike, it's a big company. So, but like I said, I never give up.
A lot of red tape. You got to go through a lot of people probably to get that.
Exactly, it's not easy, As long as they thought they were dope, they loved them. They said they were amazing and stuff like that. But I kind of like worry, because now they have a picture of the sneaker, so you just never know.
Yeah, you
I'm
better
hoping
watch
everything turns out fine.
Right. You look up and now all of a sudden you see your sneaker on somewhere else.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
you know what I mean?
Keep your eyes open.
You just never know.
Absolutely, man. So we had the opportunity, man, for those of my listeners that's out there that don't know, don't understand. We had an opportunity, man, to kind of actually do an article on Charlie X in Media Made magazine. So Charlie, you came through us through Tanya Green. You dig? And
yeah, I got to shout out Tanya, man, honestly, because she believes in me so much, man. She gave me that opportunity. She wrote a great story, so shout out to you, Ursula, man, honestly,
Yeah, no question about that. And she's been with us. She's been with us for a minute, off and on. You know what I'm saying? We go through our ups and downs and all that, but she's been a great inspiration to us over here at Media Made. And if it don't be for Tanya, man, a lot of things that we've been able to accomplish up to this point, we would have not been able to accomplish. So also I want to send a big shout out to TG, as I call
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
She's actually writing a book too, guys. I don't know if you know about that.
Yeah. I did hear about that, and me and her can connect on that at a later date. You know what I'm saying? So Charlie, baby, what's next? I mean, where you going from here? What you doing? What you got coming up? I mean, you tell us the story, baby.
I got now. It's not till August, but I got something with, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Operation Rebo, Lou Pizarro from True TV. There was a show on there, so they came at me with a, a project. They got a movie and a series called Roofer Man, I think it is. So I'm about to put some artwork for them for their set. Well, like I said, it doesn't start till August. So I'm still waiting for the call. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I know it's artwork. I don't know how many pieces, but they sent me the script and everything, so I'm familiar with the movie itself. So basically, that's all I got, going for now. Like I said, trying to, get doors open in the movie industry.
That's a lot.
You got a lot of shit going on over there, Charlie.
I'm curious as to, besides art, do you have any other hobbies that interest you that you like to do?
Honestly, it's got to be art.
It's art or nothing?
I love the limo driving. Don't get me wrong. I love driving limos because I get to drive so many people around. I meet so many clients, especially, on the celebrity end. I get to talk to them, and some of them are so cool, and it's not, what people think. People say that, some celebrities are this and that, but I haven't had that luck. I mean, every celebrity I've met has been so cool with me and treated me so good. I've even got ties with Ron Meyer, which is the vice president of Universal Studios, and he calls me and everything.
Wow.
He knows about my artwork.
Wow.
So that's a good place to actually, what do you call it?
Network.
Yeah, network. Yeah. A lot of people don't think that, but believe me, business cards and websites and all that, to me, that's dinosaur. I mean, I've had all my luck with Instagram and the limo driving.
Yeah, those are the ABCs of networking. Okay, get a business card, hand it out, but no, you're being in the
Yeah,
trenches
exactly.
and driving around and meeting people, and it's just good practice because a lot of people are losing that social interactive skill.
Hmm.
They don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to relate to different people from different cultures or to really even hold a conversation. So that's
Exactly.
definitely a big skill to be able to like network and talk to people. Practice when you're driving with people. It's probably just a good opportunity. You probably meet people from all over driving
Yeah, it's the
limos, I
best.
imagine.
Believe me. I mean, I meet so many. I mean, I'm surprised. I've been doing it now for what, like 8, 9 years, and
You have any crazy
I,
limo stories you want to share with us?
I think the craziest one was Cardi B. I actually drove Cardi B personally in Miami, and that was a nightmare. I think I never thought I would go through that one. I mean, doing like 95 miles per hour on the highway,
Wow.
and then I had Offset in the vehicle too, and Offset doing things he wasn't supposed to do on the vehicle, opening his windows. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to get in trouble. For
Yeah,
that.
right.
Right.
Well, give us a little dirt. Come on.
Yeah. But it was a crazy experience with them. I enjoyed it.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Because I did a piece for Cardi. That was the weird thing about it. That's why I say God works in mysterious ways.
Right.
Because I said I actually got contracted through Jenny. I think her last name is what is it, Boo or something like that. Her nail tech from the Bronx. She follows me and she hit me up. She DM'd me and asked me, if I can put a piece together for Cardi she wanted to gift her with. And I said, hey, hell yeah, why not?
Right, let's get it.
I put the piece together. It got to her. She was supposed to shout me out, but with Cardi's luck, her phone died out because you can hear her when she asked for the phone to put it on Instagram. Her phone died out, so I never got the shout out. And lo and behold, I ended up driving her in Miami, like probably, I think, a couple of months later down the line. So we got to talk.
Wow, what a small
She was
world.
excited about the piece, She loved the piece and all that, but Cardi's a little whacked out.
I think I saw a little clip of her seeing that that piece.
Yeah,
on
they
Instagram.
sent me the video. I got to put it on. It wasn't the greatest video, but if you listen to it real good, you'll hear when she says, "Give me my phone. I got to put it on Instagram." And they tell her the phone died out, and I was like, "Man, what kind of luck I got?"
Terrible, but I mean, you can tell from the video that it was your photo and that she was pretty excited to get it. It was really short,
she
like
was.
you said, a little grainy, but it was definitely, man, what a great opportunity that must have been.
And if they didn't
Oh,
hear
yeah, that
before,
was-
they hear it right now, baby, on Media Made Music. You know what I'm saying, Charlie X?
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm happy to be on you guys' show.
Well, how did you
It's a
get
big
your?
thing for me, from where I came from and how I started.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So,
And
and I got to give God praise too, man, because God does look out for you. That's why I always tell people, man, never give up on your dreams. I'm persistent, so I just keep pushing. I keep pushing my boundaries, and I just won't stop.
And when we absolutely seen it, when it was brought to my attention, I just want to let you know that I said I absolutely had to get him on the show. We absolutely had to get him in the magazine because, once again, Charlie X, where we from, baby, we don't get these opportunities. And if I'm being in a position to, you know what I'm saying, to give a brother like yourself, man, this opportunity, I said, man, let's make it happen.
Yep.
Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And we getting rave reviews.
Yeah, I'm proud to be here, man. I'm honored.
Yeah.
Honored to be with you guys.
Do you have any advice for maybe artists that are out there who would like to be in the position that you are, or like to have an opportunity to even draw for?
Honestly, all I can say is push it, man. If you got a dream, follow your dream and never give up. One door is going to close, but believe me, that there's always going to be that one door that's always going to open for you. So it's not, it's, how do you call it? The bad's never always going to be there. I mean, it's got to change regardless. So,
Right.
And if you're not determined, then all I can say, it's not for you, man. If you're not the type of person that's determined and, persistent, and you got to be patient too, then might as well give it up.
Right.
But I always say push it, man. If you got dreams come true.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a prime example, from where I started. I came from the Bronx, man, from the streets. I did my dirt.
Yeah.
But,
All day.
I'm proud to say, and, the day I leave this earth, this planet, my kids and my wife, they'll be proud of me and my family. So
Real talk.
I know I've left a mark. That's all I care about, is leaving a mark on this planet.
Definitely, that's a fact. I already know. Like, that's one thing about art; it lives eternally. So, the work that you've done, I'm sure, will last for years and years to come.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be there for a
And it's
lifetime.
one of those few
You
things
know?
that actually retains value as well. Like one of the few things that people can invest in these days, which is also a beautiful thing.
No doubt.
Hmm.
Hey, Charlie, baby, I just want to say, man, we appreciate you, man. And, you know, I just want to thank you again for sharing your little story and your time with us, man. You know what I mean? And,
Oh,
you know,
definitely, man. And if anybody wants to hit me up, I'm on all social medias except for, what is it, Snapchat,
yeah.
under X for Artwork.
X for
So they
artwork.
can find, yeah, that's X number 4 Artwork. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Let's hit him again with it, man. I want you to shout out and plug everything and everybody, baby, that's helped you get to the place to where you are today, Charlie.
Yeah, definitely. I want to shout out Dale Stelly, too, from Stelly Entertainment, because he's the one that opened doors for me. They actually gave me a role, too. I'll be in Compton's Finest. I forgot that.
Okay.
So I got a speaking role in that movie, which hopefully it should be released in November from what I heard. And then I got my paintings in Bomb Pizza, which they're still under production. I think they got like probably 2 days left of filming. Mm-hmm. I got to shout out Lou Pizarro from Operation Repo, which he just gave me a big opportunity to work on set with their movie and series. And hopefully there's more to come. Hopefully you guys will hear more of me.
I feel like there's a lot more in store for you, man. Good luck to you and everything that you're doing, man. Much continued success to you. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
You're absolutely right, Charlie. You ain't got to worry. We're going to be hearing a whole lot more from you, baby, and we absolutely going to be checking in with you, man, from time to time. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, man. If you need work, you guys got my information already, so maybe I'll work with you guys too. Who knows?
Yeah, no question.
Oh, man, that would be great.
Hey, man, let me just say this before you go. You heard? May you always be blessed in the things that you do, Charlie X. And may you prosper in each and everything that you do, each and every day that you do it. And may you always be blessed.
Thank you, bro.
You heard?
Thank you, man. Blessings to all of you, too.
No doubt, baby. Peace.
All right, guys.